Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple skirt or cloak in Blender 2.56a beta on Windows 7 64-bit machine. Um, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a new file here in Blender, and the first thing we're going to do is delete this cube because we won't be needing it. And I'm actually going to show you how to make a skirt first. So go over to Add and add a circle here, and what we want to do is this circle starts out with 32 vertices, and we're going to want to use about 12 to begin with. And let's bring it over here in the center. And next we're going to go into edit mode, and we are going to extrude. So press E and then press Z so we can go straight up along the Z axis. Alright, and then press E again and go straight up. And this time we're going to press S and then Shift Z. And what this will do is this will actually scale along the X and Y axis so we can scale inwards a bit. And this here is actually going to be, let's see if we can get this right. So this is a basic shape of a skirt of some sort. So what we need to do next is make it so where it has more surfaces to work with. The more, let's see, we're going to have to select everything and subdivide, and we should subdivide probably about 4 or 5 times so we have a better resolution when we're actually doing the cloth. The cloth will just look nicer. So one of the things that we're going to have to do is create a pinning so where the cloth has somewhere to fall. Now in a skirt, what we want to do is pin the waistline so that everything in the skirt itself will fall down from up here. So deselect, and it might be easier to see in this mode. Go to get in this wireframe, just press Z. And what we want to do is press B and select. Make sure you have uh, your vertex select mode on. So press B and select these top vertices up here and make sure you have them all selected. Yeah, it looks like they're all there. And what we're going to do is click on Mesh and then go up to Vertices and then over to Vertex Group. And we are going to assign a new group to all these vertices up here. Now if you notice up top in the top right under your circle, we have the circle that we made, which is our skirt, and we have this new vertex group here. And that's what we're going to use for our pinning. So now if you go over to I could deselect that. Go over to here in our physics tab, we can use this cloth modifier and add cloth. Now the preset here I already have set to silk. I think it's cotton by default, or either one works. So you go down to select silk, and what that does is that sets all your presets for the damping and the quality and the material structure and that sort of thing. So we don't really need to mess with any of this. What we need to do is select this pinning box right here, and then right here go down to group and select that. What this group is, this is the group, the vertex group that we made. And what that'll do is that will basically pin the rest of the skirt to the top part here, and so that everything flows nice and good. So now we want to actually see what this cloth looks like in action. So what I'm going to do here is go down to my animation, and I'll do this in probably 200 frames. Looks about good. And then press Alt A to start, and there it is. That is your basic skirt. Now there are a variety of other like cloth collision and stuff you can mess with here. I've been trying to work with self collision to get the cloth not to collide with itself, but it seems to have some problems working properly when I adjust it. Let's see if maybe we can get. See, that's not too bad. So that's basically how you make a cloth skirt. There are other numerous things you can do with this, as well as force fields and such. You can add wind, so you can get the wind to blow on the skirt and everything to simulate realistic looking cloth. Now, one of the other things I wanted to do real quick was to make a cloak as well, and Sorry about that, Cam Studio stopped recording. So what I wanted to do was make a cloak real quick. So all we're going to use is add a mesh here and go over to plane, and we are going to start the rotation at 90 degrees along the x-axis. So let's get it centered here, and all we have to do really is go into our edit mode, and we want to select the top here and scale it. Press S and just go inwards a little bit. And next, actually, we want to subdivide a whole bunch, like so. And there we go. And one of the things I also like to do is go over to our back into object mode and rotate. I want to rotate it forward just a little bit so that you can actually see the cloak falling better. And now we need to make our pinning. So if we go into edit mode and press B and select all the top vertices again, and we click on mesh, vertices, vertex group, and assign our new group here, and you'll notice our vertex group is now on the plane. And now all we have to do is go back into our cloth here, our physics tab, and add our cloth. And we can use cotton or silk, doesn't matter, and select pinning and go back and select our group again. This will be the new group that we made since the other object is deleted. And let's press play, and there we have it. There's our cloak, and that is basically how you make or simulate cloth using Blender 2.56. Thanks for watching.